Good morning to everyone. Welcome, my friends. After a bit of almost 20, 25 days, we are back to webinar. We have series of webinar coming up, and we have on electrical next week uh, coming up. Then we have security, managing security. So that is also coming up soon. So this is our 213th webinar in the last 2 years. So we're just counting how many webinars we've been doing. Average, we are doing two per month. And we have covered almost the audience of 58,000 people till now. So today is very interesting how IoT is transforming the monitoring of building services, performance and safety. It's a very, very important subject. What AI can do, what IoT can do. Imagine you have your mobile phone. That mobile, you have a app which says how much energy your home has consumed, or your shop or establishment consumed for a day, and what is the temperature of air condition, HVAC, how the chiller is performing, how AH is performing. Imagine to know how many occupants are in the building, and in an emergency, how many people are evacuated from the building. And if there are people in the building, where are they located in a building? Imagine a situation, your simple mobile is giving you all this information. How much my DG, the diesel has been consumed in a day, whether there was a pilferage of diesel. Imagine your vehicles within the establishment is tracked and let you know which route they are doing. So everything is possible today with the help of IoT and AI. Your children's safety, your family safety, your building safety. And imagine the facility manager, when I visit for auditing of building for the fire, I can see some of the large hospitals have multiple screen on CCTV. They have over 1,000 cameras sitting in front of the cameras, trying to see an incident to happen. So today, most of our, even the CCTV is used for postmortem. They are not used for preventing the crime or preventing the incident. They are all used, still they use to postmortem. Those are the days have gone. But unfortunately, when we talk about it, they think, oh, another 30, 40 lakh I need to spend. Oh, no, that is expensive. But they do not know it is not an expensive. It is not at all expensive to convert your existing building. If you're already in a building, or already if you're in an apartment, with simple software, you can convert your building to the most intelligent. So today we're going to talk about this, how Smarter Spider is a software that is developed by us and is transforming the building performance. So our mission is very clear, making building not only smarter, but also safer, more sustainable, and more efficient. So this IoT solution designed by Smarter Spider team, which is you have seen that smarterspider.com, are redefining how utility services like energy, fire system, HVAC, water, gas, diesel, DG can be monitored and managed. So what truly sets this solution apart from its ability to integrate with generative AI through CCTV, which is powered by Durang Videoman software. We have, the COO of Durang also today. This combination of both generative AI from the CCTV, the IoT sensors, both combination enabled to predictive analytics. So these are the predictive analytics giving facility managers, security professional, fire officers, even the occupant to get alert notification across multiple parameters. So imagine having a digital brain for a building, anticipating risk, preventing failures, and ensuring seamless operation. All through that can happen through your simple dashboard or a mobile app. So this innovation, we are discussing is not theoretical. It is already been installed. It has been performed in multiple places. My colleague Praveen is also there. He has a fantastic uh, references for us to demonstrate. Highly successful system that has been installed across the country. So I have both the gentlemen, including we have Srini. It was wonderful experience. So I would like to introduce myself. I'm Dominic. Most of you are aware that I'm from the fire background. I was part of. I'm one of the co-founder of Fire and Security Association of India, where today FSI is going on in Dwaraka. That's very successful event that's happening, and I'm part of Focus Forum of Construction Utility. They wrongly mentioned as critical. It is Forum of Construction Utility Services. I'm one of the founder and vice president of that, and we have NFE, National Federation of Engineers for Electrical Safety. We all of us, built various society. These experiences interacting with my colleagues in the association is what actually helped me to develop these solutions. So we have my colleague started when the evolution of IBM started. He was part of that whole evolution. So Denzil come with almost 3 decades of experience in. He worked in Philips, he worked in Jumbo, Siemens. So fantastic experience in India and Middle East. So he always prioritized the customer needs to identify cutting edge technologies to offer special solution. So he is the director technical of the Smarter Spider.
Sorry to interrupt,
My
Dominic. On the
colleague.
screen, are you sharing the screen because we're not able to see the pages moving? Is everybody seeing it?
Is it? Oh, yeah. I will probably move this.
Full screen
Uh, Next
presentation
slide.
mode.
Can you
Now we
see?
can see.
Can you
Now we
see?
can see.
Okay. I think I'm okay. So my colleague Srini, he's also doing Bharat Yatra literally every month, traveling length and breadth, talking about managing security through AI, generative AI. We both are doing a couple of conferences. We finished Hyderabad, Delhi. Now we are coming to Mumbai. So with this solution of Turank VMS, which is a generative AI, we are integrating with this model spider solution to give much more than. I don't think anybody is integrating these kind of solutions in the country. So I have my screen off. So then I don't know. Now we are talking about high technology, but we are simple PPT. We are struggling. That is the uh, condition. And finally, the brain behind this. I want to do the full screen here. Okay. Yeah. So brain behind this software, the guy that we started with a startup company, Praveen, as transforming the IoT solution. So we jointly, Smarter Spider and uh, Blue Energy, the Navy Blue Energy Labs, rolling out this software today. And he has done a lot of POCs across the country. He is a fantastic gentleman. He is a true technocrat. Under his leadership, the company delivers solution across smart energy, water management. Recently, they have come out with for agriculture. That is where his passion is to transform how we do agriculture, manage the agriculture. So, it's driven by vision, scale, the Navy Blue Energy Lab to 3 million startup. So into a 500 million clean tech, power tech house. So Praveen is committed in transforming India's industrial landscape by integrating IoT, AI, and sustainability to build smarter, greener, and more resilient operations. So with this, I now welcome our first speaker. I'm going to unshare my screen and Denzil, over to you. Then we will go speaker after speaker. So let Denzil introduce. what is Smarter Spider today for all our clients who have come in. We have over 400 people who have registered, and I'm sure everybody is very eager to know what is there for all of us. Over to you, Denzel.
Yeah, thank you, Dominic, for the fantastic introduction. I'll just make it as a full screen, or everybody able to view the full screen?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We can see.
Okay. So we are actually looking into launching the product with Blue and Energy in India. We are actually targeting the other countries also. Maybe that would be that is also there in the lineup. So here we are going to discuss about the technical aspects of it, the IoT solution, how it's going to change the your life, make your life easy, and how the AI and IoT club together using this latest trends of technology. We are going to have the maintenance made easy and also to contributing to the public safety. First, let us start with the public safety and then move on to the other utilities monitoring also. So address increasing fire risk in urban and industrial area. You know that urban and industrial environments are facing many challenges now with the fire hazards, necessitating smarter and more effective safety solution to protect the people and assets. And you need to identify the limitations of the legacy fire systems which are already available now. You know that traditional fire safety systems are largely reactive, often resulting in delayed alerts that hinder timely emergency response and increase the damage and risk. So we have to rely on the latest trends with the IoT and the AI to make a real time, to see the real time monitoring of your fire alarm systems and the firefighting systems. And we get a faster response through the connected devices. And we also are thinking or into the generative AI, not only AI, but we are using the generative AI model. So guaranteed 100% operational readiness of fire assets for an immediate response during damage and ensuring safety. Why IoT is a game changer in fire and safety? You'll have to enhance your fire safety through real-time monitoring, AI detection, and predictive maintenance. So traditional fire systems are reactive, as I already told you. It depends on the human intervention and often fail to alert responders promptly. Even if there are alerts, we are not sure whether the alerts are reaching the right person who are capable of acting to the emergency situation, whether it's the fire responders or these security responses or a chemical fire expert, suppression expert. So all these things are critical to see it. So the traditional fire will not give you these inputs, and you just say it will just convey that there is a fire and you have an alarm. But we have to do more on this fire alarms. You have to learn from what the fire alarms are and then act accordingly, give the alerts to the right person to come at the right time. So, and not only that, your systems may be in a zone off mode, or the fire alarm can be in a manual mode. The fire protection system could be left off in a manual mode rather than keeping it in automatic mode always. When people come to maintenance, they just make a note on the white paper, and then they give produce the results to the security team, and they leave the place. But we are not sure whether everything is intact after they have left, right? So even if they are leaving, we have the sensors at the right place, so we get all the information on to the cloud, and it comes to your hand that even though the guy has come and gone, your systems are working properly. You can get confirm it from any at any point of time. AI-driven anomaly detection and alerts. So artificial intelligence is used to send the instant notification predictive maintenance for fault-free systems. So that's what I say. We have to ensure that it is fault-free. The systems, what you have installed or invested upon is fault-free. If it is, if for example, if the data center is connected to a gas-based submersion system, and the fire gas has to be released immediately within 10 seconds as per NFPA standards and norms. So if you delay, if you have a delay over there of more than 10 seconds, then the whole data center you have a huge loss because of that impact. So what you have to do is, you have to monitor whether the systems are in the right, are working 24/7, and they are connected and always ready to fight fire. So this we ensure. And also, not only this, the prediction of false alarm. Once you will be having your maintenance team, or you will be paying and you will have an annual maintenance contract with some companies. If you send an alarm to them, they will come to know that the alarm has come and they have to rectify it. Or if they do not take action, then what happens? It will be ideal and you will not come to know. So what you have to do is, the system, using our intelligence, it escalates to the next level, to the manager level, and says that this fault is available for more than 1 day or 2 day or 48 hours, whatever it is. We can program it as per the requirements, and we can ensure that this manager is going to ask the maintenance team to rectify it. And we also have one more alert, which can also be further escalated to the next level. Maybe it's a client himself who is going to get the third alarm if it is not maintained. So the IoT and AI combinations is going to help you to see that your fire suppression system or fire hydrant system, water-based system is perfectly working 100% and is ready to fight fire anytime. So outcome, enhanced safety assurance, result in reduced downtime, faster response time, and improved fire safety reliability. So as I told you, using the traditional systems, we all are sitting safe. We think that we are sitting safe, that our systems are working. There are two critical gaps which we found. When even with the most advanced fire detection system, you risk catastrophic losses if alarms never reach the key responders, or if your fire protection system sits idle in manual mode without maintenance. So we address these two gaps and fix it with our smarter spider solution. We deliver real-time alerts to all the stakeholders, devices, in the sense the mobile phones, continuously monitoring your system operational status, automatically escalating maintenance issue until it is resolved, ensuring your people, property, and public are safe, protected every second, for when every second counts. So here I have come up with few, we have talked about two gaps, but the gaps, there are many reasons for these two gaps, the contributors. So what are the fault escalations? You must have come across any of these faults which I have listed it, and there are many more also. Here I have just listed the fire alarm, but if you take your utility or your electrical fault or solar monitoring, HVAC, you'll have many other faults which can be added to this escalation. Sprinkler pressure low, diesel pump failure, irregular audit and testing, jockey pump failure, control valve closed, zones disabled, fire tank empty. There is no water in the tank. So how do you quench the fire when the fire has happened? System is in manual mode, not in automatic mode for the fire suppression system to act. There is a leak in the fire pipe, so the pressure is not maintained in the pipeline. Low diesel in the backup pump, misuse of fire water. Fire water is often used for gardening purpose and cleaning purpose. So it's always a misuse of fire reservoir tanks, and you will not have fire when it is required. You will not have water when it is required. irregular fire drills, sounder relay not working, battery fault. These are other parameters which affect the two gaps which I have identified. A single unattended fault can render them useless during an emergency, leading to a catastrophic asset loss and tragically loss of life. Are issues persisting despite having technicians or an annual maintenance contract or regular audit in place? Without real-time monitoring and fault escalations, stakeholders remain unaware of system failures until it's too late to act. Smarter Spider provides instant alerts to your phone, ensuring you can act immediately to rectify faults and guarantee your systems are always ready to protect lives and property. Ensure fire safety systems remain operational, compliant, and ready to protect life and the property around the clock. So what are the advantages of Smarter Spider cloud platform? We are not going to have an system which is going to cost you a lot. It's going to be very minimal when compared to your systems which you have already invested upon. For example, you would have invested maybe 50 lakhs or 1 crore or your depending on your size of your facility on the sprinklers and hydrant pipelines and the pump house, fire water reservoirs. If you take the gas data centers, the suppression system like the FM 200 or other aerosol suppression system, whatever it is. So these costs are something which you already invested. But what I am talking to you is about a very minimal lower cost to monitor the systems. That means you are going to have additional sensors only at critical points, which is going to be taken into a cloud and with a small gateway onto it. So a gateway, it collects the data from the sensors. Though you have big pipelines and the pump house, large pump house there, you are going to have a few sensors at the critical points connected to a gateway in your site, take it into the cloud, and the cloud will have a platform which will have the artificial intelligence and take action on it. So the cost is going to be very low. There is no maintenance cost at site because it's only a sensor and a gateway which is going to be available at your premises, and you only pay for the services for the software on a monthly or a yearly basis on the run. So if you're going to have multiple utilities at your this thing, you can try it out with the fire alarm system, how our software platform works, and if you can add other systems also, other utility services also as the time goes on. So you can pay as you grow also. And not only that, you can access now from anywhere from the world through the internet connection. So your facility can be at Bombay. So you are traveling to somewhere in Delhi. So you can, or outside India. So from anywhere, you get access to the platform. So remote monitoring ensures the system is always running properly. Our AI continuously monitors all parameters and instantly alerts you if the system malfunctions. That is via SMS, WhatsApp, and email. So we have all the three things. So because people now regularly use the WhatsApp, every second we look into the mobile when a click sound comes from your WhatsApp. It's a WhatsApp message. So likewise, you also get an alert through a WhatsApp. Is something very, very, very nice to have. And that is helpful for maintaining your critical utility systems and also on the safety of your people. And what we do, we simplify your connectivity. We are not going to ask you to give us a network and do your existing network. We can have a small SIM card because we are using the MQTT technology. We don't need a big bandwidth to take this sensor data into the cloud. So we ourselves provide you the SIM cards and some data subscriptions. We will handle it. You did not go to your cellular providers for this. If you have the network and if you are agreeable, we can use your network to get it. But independently, we can also do that with a small SIM card because it's a MQTT technology gateway. We automate everything. We monitor data usage and optimize plans. We use AI to handle process seamlessly. we go beyond basic alerts. So it's just not basic alerts. We escalate it to our technicians, and WhatsApp is something which is very, very important. And we also have the local storage in the gateway, which is about 16 GB of local storage. You can store up to years of data, 2 years or 3 years of data into it. You ensure a fail-safe operation because of that. We store data locally and sync them if cloud communication restores. So if there is a failure, not a problem. If the data is stored and you get the data once the communication is retrieved. So no compromise on security, no customer network touch points, no encrypted data transfers. I'll talk about the data transfers also in the next screen. This is something like on the cyber and the compliance assurance. The ChatGPT API is one what we are using with the JSON response. And we have the smarter spider, which will get the data from the gateway via MQTT and TLS. TLS and HTTPS are the secured environment protocol which we use regularly. So it goes to a platform where our smarter spider will have the MQTT broker, and there are rules engine which you can do the configuration when you are installing the system, and this will take you to a cloud platform. The cloud platform what we are using is AWS, and the data is processed and stored there in the cloud. And we have the custom action and the dashboard features also, where you can custom message and do the management of your dashboards. So end-to-end security of your data. As I told you, we bypass your corporate network. AWS, ensures security at the cloud with regard to the site. So we are not worried about the cloud security because it is taken care by AWS, and it is more than 99.9% uptime is given by them. We utilize HTTPS and SSL encryption. We have implemented AES data encryption also, and we use the credential-based authentication to ensure only the authorized people get access to your data. So this is about your schematic, which just gives you how the sensors, where the sensors are installed in a firefighting system. You have the jockey pump. Maybe some sites can have multiple jockey pumps, master pumps, and the diesel pump. So all this pump, the pressure levels, the temperatures, everything are taken into a multi-in single-out converter, which is connected to our gateway. And the gateway is connected to the smarter spider cloud. And it is now taking it to your, from the cloud, you access it from any of your digital device. It can be your laptop or your hand phone, anything. So from there, you can do it. So what are the parameters which we monitor from the firefighting schematic? Pump on-off status, water level, fuel level of the diesel tanks, battery supply voltage, room temperatures, auto and manual modes, water flow from the jockey pump controller, line pressure, motor run hours, overpressure, inspection validation, and fire alarm systems, the fire fault alarms on substation system, other things. So all parameter alerts are on WhatsApp, SMS, and email. And our system compels the maintenance companies to maintain the system 24/7 swiftly, restoring it to the normal condition. So implementation of an SLA facilitates the seamless fire detection and protection through our smarter spider solution. These are some of the features. I'll just go through it very fast. Real-time pressure monitoring, individual pumps monitoring, water leakage report, water level monitoring, diesel pump fuel and battery status, real-time alerts, daily, monthly report summary, easy and quick installation, fit and forget, maintenance free. We also provide you 3 years warranty. And again, it is the same thing about fire alarms. So all the fire fault, the silent mode, when there is a test mode, all those things can be captured and you can monitor it. So when your system is, the existing system is a conventional system, what do you do? Is it possible to take it? Yes, it is possible. So there are relays available from your conventional system. Through that relays, we can take the inputs to our gateway. If it is an addressable system, usually they will have Modbus or RS485 or TCP/IP connectivity. So we can easily get the addressable system alarms also through the gateway. And again, wireless is something similar to a conventional system where relays can be used, or some panels can have RS485, which can also be used to take the transmit the data. So use on any device, be it your smartphone, tablet, or desktop. Our solution ensures a seamless experience across all screen sizes, so you can monitor and manage operations effortlessly from anywhere. Secure and scalable, we talked about it. So powered by the AWS cloud database, you have the high availability and the real-time data access always there, which gives you the confidence. So this is about our system architecture. So what is the data source? This is for all the other systems also. The utility services sensors, which we use, energy meters for the electricals, water flow sensors for water monitoring, diesel and fuel sensor for fire alarm, as well as the DG set monitoring, temperature sensors for all maybe 50% of this utilities can have these temperature sensors, vibration sensors for your machinery, water pressure sensors. So these are all from different data sources where we plug in our sensors and take the inputs to the gateway. Coming to the data integration, we use MQTT, HTTPS, Modbus, and Wi-Fi. If it is available, we can also do it. So providing the analytics, we have data analytics, real-time data. Sankey flow diagram is also used for the water flow and the air flow. Admin panels and alerts, we use the analytics. And what is the business impact? Enhanced workforce efficiency, optimized resource usage. So you're going to reduce the resources because you don't need a full-fledged team to be available at site, because you have all the information in it, and you can address only the places where you have a problem. And minimized operational disruptions. So when you minimize your disruptions, your business is going to continue, and you will not have any loss. Reduced maintenance costs, enhanced production standards, strengthened workplace security. To summarize it, this is the architecture. So one is the sensor capture, sensors capturing the fire data, continuous monitoring of fire alarms, sprinklers, and hydrants for real-time status and updates, or be it any other utility services. The gateway transmits the sensor data. Data from sensors is sent securely via the protocols like HTTP, HTTPS, and MQTT. Cloud, it goes to the cloud platform, stores and manages the data, and availability is 99%. Uptime, data reliability, and secure storage is guaranteed. Analytics in the engine, we use the generative AI analytics and process the data. Mobile and web dashboard, we'll be providing it to you. Technical connectivity and interfaces, it supports all the standard protocols which are available in the market. So this is some of the data sheets of the hardware list which we have. So firefighting system, you will have the pressure transmitters, water level sensors, fuel level sensors, battery health, RS485 converters. Energy monitoring is with the energy meters. Water monitoring is again with water flow meters. DG monitoring with DG fuel and energy meters. Air quality, you monitor the temperature, CO2, PM2, if it is outdoor, PM2 and PM10. Indoor air quality master sensor, temperature and humidity combinations. On vibration sensor, we have separate for vibration monitoring. Compressed air, we have airflow and energy meter. So this slide shows you the hardware and the software features overview. Deploy the diverse hardware sensors for fire safety and utility monitoring. Leverage your cloud-based dashboards for real-time data access. Utilize AI-powered anomaly detection automate multi-channel alerts for immediate response, customize dashboards with predictive analytic capabilities. So auto alerts and notifications. We leverage cutting-edge IoT technology to provide instant alerts whenever critical thresholds are reached or breached. Our real-time anomaly detection system ensures you never miss a beat, whether it's a sudden spike in temperature, equipment malfunction, or other operational disruptions. Alerts are seamlessly delivered via SMS, email, or WhatsApp, empowering your team to take swift action before issues escalates. With our on-time notification, you can ensure operational efficiency, safety, and downtime prevention, keeping your business running smoothly and your resources optimized. This is something which a schematic architecture for a public safety solution. We are actually working on this solution so that it is easy for the fire responders to act in case of a emergency, in case of a fire accident. So, for example, if you take a mall, in a mall, a fire has happened. That mall fire alarm has to go to the fire people, police people, the emergency people, whoever is responsible. And the mall can have multiple systems with multiple stakeholders occupying it. So you can have any different types of systems, fire alarm system that can be connected. You have the fire pump house, other status which we discussed can be taken. And we can also include the elevator status on where the lift position is presently and the ventilation status of that particular building. For a car park area, the ventilation, smoke extraction should be there. That also should be connected. And for a mall type of applications, we'll have to have the number of people who are inside the premises. So that will give some good idea for the fire people to respond and act immediately. So this information of getting the people count, we can do it again with the CCTV camera. We will be working with our partner Durang to get this status of the people and arrive at a solution. This is going to be our future solution, which we are targeting. Air quality and third-party systems, of course. So
Yeah,
how we
Denzel,
are going to, yeah.
Denzel, Srini has to move out at 12 o'clock. So while you were discussing about the cloud using AI and through the CCTV. So I would like to add certain value to whatever the presentation is given. Then after that, you can continue. Keeping this slide here, Srini, what we are talking about generative AI, how it can complement to the facilities of the building and integrate with IoT.
Thanks, Dominic. Hope I'm audible.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Denzel has given a very detailed, flow as of now. Smarter Spider has put together this entire IoT integration end to end with all devices. One of the areas that we complement, being a partner with the Smarter Spider, is the vision on the ground, the eyes on the ground. So along with the IoT devices, you do have existing cameras. You do have, installation of CCTV cameras pretty much on the most, or you can add on some of them relevant, to the situations like the basements or like, your cold storages or any kind of a, in the building environment, you have generators and all those things. So you can reinforce or add on some more cameras. What happens is it's a tight integration of two solutions, right? So on one hand, you have Smarter Spider with extensive ability to bring in all these devices and in a proactive way for monitoring to the end customer and all the alerts that goes to the their browser or their phone as a immediate alert for the remote monitoring. On the complementary side, we do have the CCTV cameras that can get activated when there is an alert that comes from one of these IoT devices. We do handshake between two applications, and then proactively we bring the surveillance cameras to the end customer, so that not just the alert, but also the vision on the ground, both together will help them to see what's happening on the, say, one of the floors got a fire alarm. That fire alarm comes with the smarter spider messages. That input we take, and what we do is we do generative AI, analysis of that input that is coming to us, and then those floor related cameras are automatically activated and given as a feed to the end customer. So while the smoke is detected, you are also having the eyes on the ground. So not just fire alarms, but any of these integrated IoT devices giving an alarm. Those integrated IoT devices, when they're giving the alarm, that we activate the cameras and then give the feed to them.
So basically, Srini, what you're saying is if there is a smoke detector detected on a particular corridor, a particular this thing, so the alarm is generated through fire alarm, and that in turn it goes to our IoT. So immediately that area can be captured, that is the existing CCTV can give you an evidence that yes, this is the area that alarm is generated or the sprinkler got busted. So the camera can take that input and give the more attention through the monitor, and these are the area. Basically,
Correct.
cameras are basically
See,
your eyes on the ground. But that's what.
exactly. So getting the alert from the IoT devices is very critical because it's timely, right? So that happens immediately. And once that happens immediately, you need to call somebody while you're doing a remote monitoring. You need to call somebody, or you need to ask them to go to the floor. To reduce that aspect, we actually complement with the vision on the ground, eyes on the ground. So immediately you get the cameras that are related in that corridor, and that feed comes in. And while that is happening, we're also running video analytics on top of it, and also we are checking the people that are there, number of people that are there, and we are handshaking that back to the smarter spider. So it becomes a tightly coupled solutions. Both are cloud-based solutions. So you do have that advantage of extending one to the other and complementing each other. And
That's
when the
nice.
end customer,
Yeah,
sorry, go
that's
ahead.
right. When I come to again on the fire, like we have a pump room. There, every facility has a dedicated pump room. It could be industrial application. It could be a mall or something. So there is always a challenge why, yes, a pump started, jockey pump started, and so there is an evidence that whenever the pump starts, so the camera in that location is also captured. Yes, you have a evidence that the pump started, which can focus on the pressure gauge or whatever. So there is a legal evidence that because today we have a big challenge even in at the legal issues, that people claiming that fire system did not work, pump net did not work, the valve did not, it was in a manual mode. So though our IoT says if it is in a manual mode, it gives you an alert, but when the real situation comes, there comes the real, the video images that can be captured and record and put it in the cloud, that it helps to fight the legal system. Yes, as a facility manager, I was maintaining. As a developer, I was maintaining. This is here is the evidence. So I'm really saying that I'm shaking both, the video images and the sensor report alert. It's going to help all the facility guys or the occupants a big way.
Correct.
Go on.
So many of these sensors, and not just the emergency exits, or you have vibration sensors, you have glass break sensors. Minor to the major, there are many IoT sensors are there. So all these things can get some kind of an integration with associated camera, what we call, right? There is a sensor, there is an associated camera. So these two becomes attached together, and when the sensor reacts, the camera comes live, and that gives a eyes on the ground to the end customer.
Also, Srini and Praveen, you can also pitch in. Like there's a situation in a building where the lives are lost, not because the people are burned, people are affected by the fire on their body. People are losing their life because of the smoke inhalation and jumping out of the window because of the panic. Now, with handshake of both IoT and video, it can also tell you which way people have to be evacuated. Where though smoke is coming from one direction, but it's still safe. You can crawl and get out of that corridor because that is a safe area. That is also possible. Integrating and making evacuation more simpler, easy, not to get panic. So the CCTV images can actually capture and say, this is not the direction you need to go, which way people have to be evacuated. Am I right, Praveen? That can be handshake, we can integrate that with
Yes,
CCTV
yes,
and
we can integrate, but we need to calibrate the building first. For every
yeah,
building, we have to calibrate first. Once calibration done, with 3 year trials, it becomes the perfect model. Because at this panic situation, your guidance, one move is very important. So each and
yeah.
everything should be calibrated first. So once the entire building's EI mapping done and the calibration done, then this is 100% foolproof mechanism.
Yeah. Go ahead, Srini.
Like Praveen was saying, yeah, see, there are people in every floor, right? So when the issues are happening, how do we monitor how many number of people are there in the each floor, right? So floor number 6 is the one that IoT device has, as a fire alarm has generated an alert, and that has been transmitted to the customer. But now they need to understand, like, in that floor, how many people are there, above floor, how many people are there. Since we have cameras at the lift and the staircases, we can take a cumulative count of the people and give a real-time number automatically populated through the Smarter Spider, the web app or the mobile app. What we do is from the Durang, we send that a number back as a data to them, and that gets automatically populated in the handset. So while you are getting an alert from the IoT sensor, while you are able to see what is there on the ground, you are also getting the information of number of people on the app itself. So it becomes more effective in terms of securing the facility, more effective in terms of saving the lives. So this becomes end to end.
Yes,
So
correct.
that's the advantage of having, integrating the current, when I say CCTV, it's not just CCTV. You need to have Durang VMS to and shake with, Smarter Spider solution or a software to achieve that result. What Mr. Srini was saying. Uh, Thank you, Srini, for adding that how important the existing cameras in the building can also can be made, what we call generative AI. It can be predictive maintenance. Now you can use it for predictive maintenance. It can help you on people counting,
Yes.
the population in the facility, and was there anybody left in the building. All that information can be handshaken and given. That's a very nice information. There are a lot of questions on the queries coming up. However, since you need to leave for a meeting, we have Praveen and Denzil to take the question answer. Well, continue, Denzil. Thank you, Srini, for
Right.
joining.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you,
thank you,
Dominic.
Srini, so much. It was a very good
Thank you. Thank you.
insight which you had given on the getting the people count status at every floor, since you have the cameras at the staircase as well as the lift lobbies. That is actually too informative. So Praveen and we will work together to get this solution finalized.
Yeah, just for the
Thank you so much.
information to all the audience who's listening to this, we have a fantastic response. People listening, Srini is the brain behind the software that is developed in India and today internationally very well known. It's a brand called Durang. They are securing most of the critical places of Indian buildings and very well integrated. And is doing a lot of awareness program and how existing CCTV can be upgraded to basically you put a brain in every camera. So that's what he's talking. And those who are interested to know more, we can always connect with Srini. So go ahead, Denzel.
Right.
Thank you.
Thanks, Denzel.
Yeah, thank
Thanks,
you, thank
Dominic.
you.
I'm signing
Yeah.
off.
Thank you, Dominic. Thank you for
Thank you.
interrupting. It was a very good discussion to have more solutions, more insightful meanings about what exactly the people count means with the using the video camera. Thank you so much. So now we move on to the slide. So we also get this emergency and exit status, the air quality status, and the third party system status. So what are the other utilities apart from fire which we have in our total solution package with the smarter spider? We have a diesel
Praveen,
generator.
once again, Praveen, you can add any point that Denzel may miss out.
Yeah,
If you will,
definitely.
please
I
add on
think
to.
then, sir, we have to the cover up and then we have to show the dashboard and then
Yeah,
we'll
yeah.
address.
We'll have a few more slides, then we'll go to the dashboard also.
Yes.
Yes.
So DG monitoring, HVAC monitoring, gas monitoring, solar monitoring, FLMS, UPS monitoring, steam monitoring, agriculture monitoring, energy, electrical fault, air quality, vibration, and water monitoring. Currently, we have more than 500 users who are actually using this intuitive interface with powerful analytics tools, and it's a proven system which we are having. So fire and firefighting we already discussed. So air quality monitoring, maintain a healthy environment with our advanced air quality systems, delivering real-time tracking of the indoor and outdoor pollutants, temperature, and humidity. Receive instant alerts for all these parameters. Energy monitoring, take control of your facility with the IoT-powered energy management system, gaining control, visibility, automated reports, data-driven insights to monitor, analyze, and optimize energy consumption on the smart platform. HVAC monitoring, real-time HVAC monitoring, whether we can give the visibility of your chiller, DEX, and other data-driven systems using the energy management. Solar monitoring again, you gain actionable insights into system performance, in environmental impact and efficiency. Electrical fault again, about giving your electrical fault alerts to your hand, enabling predictive maintenance and reducing the outages and boosting the operational efficiency. DG monitoring, again, the DG is also an important aspect like a fire alarm because it has to run when a critical time comes. So the DC as well is being monitored, and you are comfortable with the system saying that yes, the system will be on if the power fails, and ready to operate and continue with your business activities. So now I will share the slide of the demo software. Are you able to see my sharing?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this is our Smarter Spider demo software. This will be, you can have it on your phone also, the same software with the same parameters. So you'll have to log in with the email ID and password. Okay, the system is slightly slow, but it's because of my internet. I am actually doing it from Chennai, not from the office, but my home. So that's why there is a delay, but excuse me for that. So you go to the view. So now let's see the fire systems first. So once you click the fire alarm, you get this dashboard. You'll have all your parameters of your hydrant alarms, the jockey pump, the sprinkler pumps, the diesel pumps, the hydrant pressure, the sprinkler pressure. So here you can see all systems put together is the dashboard. You have the hydrant sprinkler pressures. What is the leakage happened so far for a day or for this month? What is the leakage happened? All those parameters, you can get it online. So for this month, it is 17.57. Of course, the sprinkler for this particular site, there is no leakage in the sprinkler, and the pressure of the hydrant and the sprinklers is given. The diesel pump parameters, the battery voltage, the online status, the pump capacity, what is the pump capacity, what is the tank capacity in liters, and how much of diesel is available in that is also given. The fire tank water level, here the tank level is 100 kiloliters, but you're having only 50%, 58.91%. And the water water sensor status also is given over there to monitor it. If you go to the alerts, you can here configure your alerts. Alert list. Alert list will give you who is the persons you are you're sending the alarms to. So all those details will be available here. And what is the comment he has given, whether he has acknowledged the fault, all those information is given back into the system, and you will have it. You can view it anytime using that. And you can add a new alert. So you can add the devices, select the devices. You can say jockey pump, hydrant jockey pump. So you want to the power or the voltage. You can set the thresholds. You can have emails, 3 emails given here. You can select between the frequency between the alarm 1 and alarm 2, who it has to be escalated to. So from email 1, the escalation will be going to the email 2. And then from email to the next, if it does not happen there, then it goes to the next this thing also. And you submit it. So that is, it's very user friendly. You can go and do it from your mobile phone very easily. So nothing complicated here to, if you think that the IoT or AI, it's very complicated. No, when you see your hand phone, it's just very easy to do all this tweaking in your hand. And support, we are having support also. Here you can raise your tickets if you have any problems, and we have a 24/7 person to answer your call and give your support 24/7. So that is something which our OEM is giving the support, which can be utilized. So you
Denzel
can,
sir, let me present this one system architecture for better understanding. So the way we are sensor connecting and all.
uh-huh.
I think let me share the screen.
Yeah, please go ahead.
I hope my screen is visible to all everyone. Good afternoon. Okay, so
Yeah,
this is
yeah.
a typical system architecture. I hope my screen is clearly visible to all. So the way we are connecting the sensor and also where we have shown the typical the firefighting system, where you have the separate sprinkler line, hydrant line, you have the jockey pump, you have the master pump, you have the diesel pump, and you have the ventilation system, public address system, and fire alarm. So all in one, this input we can integrate with our the gateway. From gateway it goes to the cloud, and from cloud to the user interface. So this is typical system architecture. So I think most of these systems are there. So at some location they have the only one master pump, only one jockey pump, they have the only diesel pump. Some location they don't have diesel pump, so instead they are operating to the dedicated diesel generator. So this is a typical system architecture where we have to integrate. So let's speak about the sensors to the gateway. Sensors to gateway, it is the wired connection with industrial RS485, the shielded the wire, and from gateway to the cloud it is a wireless. On top of that, the system itself having its own memory card in situation of network failure. Once network get back, automatically data will fetch back to the system. So this is a typical the architecture, and the main purpose behind this is the acting as a black box. black box story. So I'm giving a one example. Say this is, I think, Denzel sir. So you're not updated in your system. So this we have the four solution. The one is a entire hydrant system. We have the alarm panel and ventilation system and PA system. This all system you can see on a this fire product. So where you can see, suppose one client having the 100 facilities across India. So at a master dashboard, they can see, oh yes, out of these 100 facilities, how many are the online, how many are the offline. Likewise, so they are getting the master summary as well. And suppose they want to say any site, for example, click on this any site. So they can see there the sprinkler pump, hydrant pump, the sprinkler main, hydrant main. These all pumps they can monitor. And they have the multiple pumps. It is not always like that they have the 4 or 5 pumps. At many locations they have the multiple pumps. Many of location they have the 8 pumps, so they can see the all 8 pumps data here. Okay, so here you can see the voltage, how much voltage is there. The connectivity status is on, means with our system whether system is connected or not. So that is status. Power status means whether it is having the power or not, and the running status is on or off. Likewise, and every the pump or every utility they have the history there. For example, if I click there, I can see the history when it started and when it was off. Likewise, now the best part is that, as I said, that the black box history. So what fire department exactly expect, the figure says that whichever incident happened in this fire incident scenarios, so 80% of incident your fire system was not functional. So now firefighting department want to know whether it was really working or not. Before the incident, what was the status of your pump, what was the status of your hydrant pressure, what was the status of your diesel level, what was the status of your fire tank water level. So they want this all detail. So that is a possible here only with the IoT, because till the last moment it is a giving data to the cloud. So here I am clicking here. Here you can see. So as I said that there are the two problem in industry. The one problem, people don't have the data access. They don't have the data. They don't have the digitization. Second, they have data, but they don't know what to do with the data. They don't have the time. Even human having the limitation. If you appoint a dedicated fire marshal at 2, 3, 5 locations, again human having its own limitation. Human cannot record it every second or every minute, but machine can definitely do. Suppose the fire department or somebody want to see from first of this month to the till the 13th of this month, what was the pressure status. So when it was high, low, and all. So this history exactly the post incident or any incident. So this is very important. So you can see there are the ups and downs. So why means that time the jockey, many times jockey got on and off. So that created one surge. That surge line is there. That is the pressure is there. Sprinkler pressure and hydrants pressure we can easily observe. Suppose we want to see at what incident what was happened, we have to clearly see and we have to zoom in that section. That is possible. This was one incident recorded on the 4th September at I think 9:40 p.m. evening time. So your hydrant pressure and sprinkler pressure goes very up, very high. Most probably pump got operated. If you want to download this data in any format for export for further analysis, you can export in a CSV or this PDF format or Excel format. That is possible. So the importance of this IoT in government perspective or the policy making perspective, they want the black box. They want a history, everything. For every sensor, we have the history. Similarly, as we said that we have the AI, the version AI. So that is we are putting here, and with it is a keeping dog watch on the your jockey pump on of operation, and accordingly this will give the leakage history. So what was the leakage? Hydrant leakage, sprinkler leakage, total leakage. So that is the again the advanced feature. Then we have this diesel pump level and all the battery status. Again they have the all detailed views of each fuel level and everything. When it was high, low, all things are available. Now we have the water level, tank level history also. This was the history. If I click any 7 days of any month, I can easily get it. So this is a super the fast AWS cloud we are using. So you can see and you can observe the level at any moment. As Denzel said that you can create alerts, email and all with the hierarchy level. The first alarm goes to the who, the supervisor. Second goes to the manager. Third goes to the landlord. If someone done or recorrect the system, automatically it got freeze there. So it can stop there. So likewise, user level or the alert level hierarchy we have created. And the best part about our dashboard is that we have the suite. Suppose you done this the only the fire system. In future you can add the fire alarm. Whichever the fire alarm you have, the Honeywell, you have the Johnson Control, you have the Siemens, any fire alarm, any rival to any make, you can integrate with our software. So whichever fault, whichever the alarm is there on the panel, you can remotely monitor and you can remotely address as well. Then we have the ventilation system. All ventilation system you can monitor. What is the status? Then we have the public address system. So what is the status? Public address, whether it is online, offline, when it was recently got operated. All history is available here. So fire, I think we have cover almost each and every aspect, ranging from hydrant, alarm, ventilation, and PA system. So this is our fire solution. The additional or the best feature about our dashboard, somebody in the chat box, somebody asked this question. So do we have all this temperature monitoring, all this industrial utility monitoring? Yes, definitely. On the same platform, you don't need anything to do. If somebody want to subscribe for the transformer, though this is not any related to the fire and safety, but in future they want to add the transformer. Boss, I want to see my transformer monitoring. What is the health level? What is the loading percentage? What is the oil temperature, winding temperature, release condition? Because transformer, it is one of the most critical equipment and utility in the industry. Suppose somebody say we want this diesel generator monitoring system. Yes, definitely we have the diesel generator monitoring system. Somebody want water management system entire, so we have the 3 4 solution in the water. The one is the flow, from where water is coming, where it is going. In the building we have the distribution. The entire water management is possible here. In which area of segment how much water is going, and its quantity and all, you can click here and you can access here. Another add-on feature is that you can control the any wall position remotely here. It is a 10-second delay is there. It is itself a technology having one latency, because IoT based. It will require a 10 second to operate there. Suppose you put here some command and you have to operate at 100% or 10%. Once you update, automatically the wall will got operated. So this is for the water.
Praveen, this is just an introduction webinar. So every month we are going on each subject, like we have HVAC, we have plumbing with the IPA, in the Indian Plumbing Association. We can do joint webinars so that all the plumbing professionals can come, and how their utility also can be converted into IoT based maintenance. So I'm also able to talk to facility managers, so IFMA. They are quite interested to do. They want to create an awareness and how IoT can help the facility manager. So over the period, what we are just showing, we can go more in detail and technical how it can enhance the managing the facility. So we can go, because we are almost now 1 hour 15 minutes. We have 24 questions. Denzel, do we have anything more
Yes.
left in your slide?
Couple of more sites. I'll
If
just
you can do it
take 2
quickly,
minutes.
because we are
I will
running out
take
of
2
time.
minutes. I will take 2 minutes.
Yeah. So we have almost 24 questions, and I welcome the question to be posted only in the Q&A box. Those questions that we cannot answer right today, we can take it up. And those who can want to speak, you can raise the hand. There is a hand raise button. You can pick. We can call. So I would urge you, Denzel, to quickly finish up his slides. Then we can go to question and answer.
Okay, so I have just a few 2 minutes. I will go on to a few slides. So why smarter spider? 24/7 real monitoring, low cost, easily integrated with legacy systems as Praveen said, be it any systems or any makes, we can get it interface. We have a proactive fault escalation, which reduces the downtime and risk. Scalable cloud platform, which I explained to you already. So Smarter Spider is redefining the safety and operational intelligence across all verticals, making it a game changer in IoT and a smart monitoring solution. I repeat it, this is going to be a game changer in IoT and a smart monitoring solution. So these are some of the advantages if you go for the other utilities also. So Smarter Spider will be leveraging it with unbeatable ROI, cost control, and safety. You can save cost in the energy, monitor the transforms. IoT monitor transforming gives you energy efficiency, reliable power with the diesel generators, fault monitoring with the electrical faults, smart monitoring of HVAC to have a comfort, and then cut cost in the air quality for the enhanced productivity. So these are some few verticals which I just got into this template, where each of the templates is shown, and we can see how these templates can use which of the utilities we have. For example, the commercial and retail space. So you can go for a firefighting system, a fire alarm monitoring system, a DG monitoring system, electrical fault, HVAC, and air quality. So if I take the next infrastructure, critical infrastructure, so it adds upon. So what are the systems you are into, which vertical you are into? You can go for multiple systems, but all this you're going to handle it with a single platform from a single software platform from your hand. So residents, similarly, institution, transportations, healthcare can go for these systems, agriculture, farming, renewable and energy sustainability, fleet logistics, data center can go for all systems, facility management, definitely each and every system mentioned here are required for the facility managers, and of course the urban infrastructure. So this gives you an idea of how one single software can be used for monitoring and control to reduce the cost and have a safety environment with our smarter platform architecture. So now the choice is yours. Continue risking preventable disasters or empower your fire safety and other utilities with smarter Spider IoT cloud solution at an affordable cost. I repeat, it's an affordable cost. So here is my last page so that we can go for a question and answer session. Dominic?
Yeah, Denzel, thank you very much. The information in 1 hour, it is impossible, I would say, to cover up. There's so much of topic that we can discuss. Basically, in nutshell, any building, the upcoming projects or the existing project, you can make it more intelligent, and you can whatever that you desire, whatever the report that you see, Praveen, the minute information also you can take out from the through IoT solution. So if there is not in our menu, we can also develop a solution specifically for your needs. So that's what both Denzil and Praveen are saying, that innovation is not the end. Innovation is a continuous. Learning is continuous. So we keep coming out with solution. And what Denzel was saying at the end, it's a very low cost solution. It is not expensive. Return of investment is much, much faster than any other intelligent building solution that you may look at it. So all that is required is just dial up to Denzel and Praveen and our team. Then they can always talk to you, visit your facility, and come back to you with a solution. How? And me being there, 36 years, passion is to ensure people lives are safe and secure. We are committed. So I'm standing behind this entire solution, that we won't let you down in when it comes to a solution. And whatever we are speaking, whatever the solution that you're offering, I stand by that. We commit to that. So before I take up the questions, I have 1 minute of video, which I'm asking my colleague Lakshmi to, you can unshare Denzil. Then I just want to play 1 minute video, then I'll take the question answer to that.
Yeah.
There is no volume, please. No. Lakshmi, there is no sound.
I just
Anyway,
no volume, huh? Why?
no volume. I think if it is not coming, we can move on with the question because time is the essence. People are waiting. Last chance to you, Lakshmi, to play video. No. If nothing is coming anyway, thank you, Lakshmi, for trying your best to play this video. We'll move on to the question. It's not coming up. Denzil, you can unshare Lakshmi. Video is not being played. So Denzil, you can put up your last slide with the contact details in that. So I will move on to take questions, and I'm sure Praveen and Denzil can answer to. I'll just raise his question, relevant question. So I'll go one by one. And there are people who are raised hand. Those who raised hand, I can ask you to unmute and take up your question. I will go a little later once I take up 2-3 questions. I know Ganesh has raised his hand, and I will come back to you, Ganesh and Umesh Gupta. Very critical people are coming in, very influential people are asking questions. So Baswaraj is asking, can you use our cloud for installing your application for your requirement? Praveen?
Yeah. So there are the two possibilities. One is that you should have the software. I don't think so. Don't think you have the same software. If you have your own software, we can provide the API. So that is one solution. Second, if you have the cloud which is compatible to our software, definitely we will deploy this software in your system. But make sure that you should have the cloud engineer to address any issues happening with you. So it is a doable, possible, but we have to check your infra first. If it is a compatible, definitely we will give it to you. Possible.
The people are saying they are not able to raise. See, below your screen, there are there are chat, raise a hand. Just click on the raise hand, you will know. I think Mr. Kumar Srivatsava, you wanted to raise a question. You can. I will take you in a minute. I'll take up another question. Abraham, NJ Abraham is asking, fire alarm system are always governed by NFPA BA standard till date. However, IoT are not governed by any standard. So how does this integration make it government to design standard regulation compliant? Because since I'm part of National Building Code, I will answer that. We are recommending it is a state. The fire is a state subject. It is not ruled by NFPA. It is NFPA is one of the standard. We have IS in India, BS in India. The Maharashtra government making it mandatory. Telangana government is making mandatory use of IoT for fire protection system, not necessarily fire alarm system, but when they're saying fire system, fire detection, firefighting, everything comes under they say. So there are a lot of government gazettes are being released. Karnataka also in the process. Tamil Nadu, you hear from Tamil Nadu, even Tamil Nadu in the process of advising all the developer to implement IoT. Once that is done, it's all that is required to take input from your panel and integrate with IoT. So I'll move on to the next question. This is for Praveen, you can answer. How many input one gateway will have?
So presently we can have the 20 inputs, digital, analog, any type of 20 inputs we can have on our gateway. We tested to the 32, but 20 we can definitely go with a single gateway.
Okay, I will take up Ganesh. I'm going to unmute Ganesh. I'll allow you to talk. Can you please put up your question?
Yeah. Are you hearing me, please?
Yeah,
Yes, clearly, sir.
Yeah. Thanks, Mr. Dominic. Hope you remember me. Okay, good to see connect again. It's a very good.
Yeah.
First, I thank all the presentation and the fantastic slides and very advanced way of IoT with AI. Really, a lot of value additions, knowledge add-ons to me. And a couple of questions. One is there any optimum size of the, particularly I'm asking with the reference to residential building, number of apartment, which this can work more economical? In the sense, is there any minimum size? That's the one. Second is like suppose you have the system with the dashboard, everything, in which location it will be kept. or who will be monitoring, or what is the way which it can work more effective?
Yeah, see, as I told you, you can expand, start from an initial scratch with one fire alarm system of your residence can be monitored. If you have a conventional fire alarm system also, we can get that into the cloud. So what we have to have is a one single gateway, which will be installed, and the alarms will be taken from your fire panel via the conventional system relay or the RS-485 if it is available from the addressable system. And you can monitor these alarms on your hand and also on the desktop or a PC. So you can monitor it from anywhere, wherever you are. So there is no limitations of on you can do it only here or there. It's in your hand 24/7. It's in your control room. If you have a control room, a guy who's going to monitor it from your laptop, or if you have a desktop, yes, from there also you can monitor it.
I'll take the Kamal, Srivat's question. How come field sensor cannot, through wires only, are able to ensure real-time data access to gateway? Wireless communication is a need of our from field sensor. His question is why we need to wire, why not wireless? Or to Praveen?
Yeah, so there are the two concerns. The one is about the battery and the data frequency, because definitely wireless having the less data frequency than the wired, because at every second you cannot fetch data from the wireless sensor. So that is one. And the second is very important, the cost effectiveness. So we have always smarter spider level, we have the approach, make it simple, workable and affordable first. So when it comes about the affordability, say the wireless sensor and wire sensor, so there is a almost difference of the 50%. If people are ready to pay about the wireless sensor and all, so definitely we can go. So this is about the budget constraint, and the second is about reliability. Reliability goes to secondary. The first concern is about the budget. So whichever we have to make it very affordable, so then the people can they can able to use. So that is the concern. Definitely we have the wireless version as well, but our the first, as we have the business triangle at the Blue Gray and our association, that is make it simple, workable and affordable. So affordability comes first in India level or any global context level. So that's why to make it very affordable, so we are using the wired sensor. If they have the budget and it is a necessity, because if wire and everything is not possible, definitely we can go the wireless. We have some installation of wireless as well.
Okay, there are a lot of people asking about the pricing, and please write to Mr. Denzil. However, the pricing can be given depend on your site condition, number of gateway, number of sensor that you're looking. So it is not off the shelf that this is the price that we can give. And there is a lot of question from anonymous attendee asking, I don't know who are you, and well, I generally do not entertain questions from anonymous because you have no name, so I will not be able to take up your question. So I will move on with that. KK Singh is asking, this CCTV camera is ATEX version. ATEX. No, with comes to CCTV, what Mr. Srinath said, any analog camera, it not necessary you need to have an IP camera. It could be 2 megapixel, but you want to discover the number plate to read some information from the camera, you need to have minimum 4 megapixel. Otherwise, even 2 megapixel of your analog camera also can be integrated, and there is nothing specific, no specification. A simple camera can be used. Uh, Going back to Shiva Ramakrishnan, may I know typical cost again? Again, cost can be given only based on your experience. Vinod Kumar asking again, what is the tentative cost for fire pump? Again, I'll move on. What is the reliability of the sensor guarantee for their life? Sanjeev is asking.
Yeah, so we are giving the 10% of this warranty, standard warranty of all sensors and installation. Reliability, I say 99.9%, that is the reliability, unless and until there is any physical damage and all. We have the fail-safe mechanism there. For example, if in case of network failure, in case of power failure, we have the additional backup supply. We have the local memory storage as well. So it will act as 100% the backup like black box. So there is no issue about reliability and the trustworthiness of product. We are giving a dedicated supply. Even if there is no supply for the 48 hours, our system will capture the data there because they have the 48 hours backup, battery backup.
And also, if any sensor fail, that information also you'll
Yeah,
get an
you will
alert.
get the pop-up. Yes,
Yeah?
the pressure sensor got malfunction. You have to look into this.
Okay, moving on to Jay Kumar. Kindly outline what all facility in a super specialty hospital can be integrated with the system and smoke management. So I would like to answer. So for hospital, all the critical services, including an ICU and OT, all that can be integrated. Your fire system, your DG system, your HVAC system, energy, whatever the critical that you feel that you want to get information 24 to 7 can be integrated. There is no restriction in IoT. So Basuraj again is asking, please contact me for discuss. Okay, Basuraj, okay, next year. Sanjeev Kumar, how are you integrating with IoT and AI?
Yes,
Right?
there are the two models available for integration of IoT with AI. The one is that system will capture the data itself and it will train the internal model. So it will feed to the open AI. So that is a one. So we are relying on the metadata repositories or metadata result availability. That is the one. Second, we have the offline AI as well. We have to, our system will train itself with some capturing of the data for 1 week or 1 month. And accordingly, it will give the some insight to you, AI insight. So two models are available. Online, definitely your data will fetch to the metadata, that is all APIs, all AI APIs. So that is a more accurate and the more trustworthy. But many people having the limitation, they are not open to share their data with outside of their premises and all. In that case, we have the offline version where system will take time, at least 1 week to get trained itself, and after that it will start to give the result. So we have the both models available, and already it started.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going for the online talk. Girish Panchal, you may put up your question.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, sir.
Yeah, Mr. Dominic, thanks for the wonderful session again and again. I've been hearing you for so long.
Yeah.
That was one thing. The second is my request. Will you be able to share the presentation? Unfortunately, I couldn't join at the time. That is on the request. And there are two technical questions. One is, how will this particular system engineering has been in the industry? And second is it possible that
So Girish sir, your audio is very, very feeble. What I'll do is I will talk to you offline. Your audio is not very clear. There's a lot of disturbance. We can't hear you. So I will take you. I'll talk to you later,
okay,
Denzel.
no issue.
So I
Right,
will connect you later, sir. So Hina Gupta, you would like to talk? Yeah. Hina, please go
Yeah,
ahead.
yeah, thank you so much. So I like the complete thing. So we are into MEP space. We do MEP projects, and I just need to understand like this presentation was only concentrate. Is it like that? Was it only focused on the firefighting thing, or are you a kind of company who is integrating all the utilities in one landscape and then showing it to a customer, or you will be sending it in parts? So how is that?
Yeah, if you see the dashboard which Praveen was showing and also Denzel, today we are, prioritizing the monitoring the fire protection. Today's webinar. But if you see the dashboard, we have for MEP, we have everything. Everything can be monitored. The data it can be obtained. You can analyze the, it could be air quality, water quality, energy consumption. So many things. So there is no limitation. As I said, they are specialized in all the services of the utility in the building. So if you have any queries later, we can write to you. You can write to us, and we can tell you what solution we can develop for you. In case there is something that we don't, we can always develop. So it is not only the fire. Fire was the topic because I am from the fire, so we wanted to talk about fire system. So, but all the MEP services can be monitored. Praveen, you want to add some point?
Yeah, yes. Hinaji all in. So presently we have the 16 solution ranging from energy, water, fire, temperature and all. Definitely whichever required in the building side, definitely we have presently. Suppose you have any customized requirement. So we are open to give the customized requirement as well.
But just one thing I need to add up, like, is it like complete on cloud or do you also provide something which is on-prem wireless? Because
Yes.
most of the people are very, concerned about their internet
Data
security.
security and all.
Yeah. So do you have any, like, is your system
Yes, we have the
compatible with?
both options available. Yeah, we are issuing the license copy lifetime one license copy, and another is the subscription based cloud based. We have the both
All
solution
right.
available.
So on-prem wireless is a possible thing. Am I right?
Yes, possible, doable.
Okay. Okay. Got it. And
Thank you, Ina. So we'll touch base soon. Yeah, let's go to, there's so many questions coming up, which means people are quite keen. Are you still in technology? Are you into steel technology process also? Sir, Kamal sir, you're asking question. I know you're from Ranchi. We will connect one to one, and I know you're from the steel industry. So I will come back to you soon, and we'll connect and see the solution that we can offer to your industry. So moving on to Vinod Kumar, are the system applicable for environment ESG related data system like SOX and NOx, treated water, inlet, outlet, COD and BOD? Over to Praveen.
Yes. Yes, we have. We have the proven. We have the all environmental parameters ranging from PM 2.510, SOx, NOx, ozone, and everything. So we have for the water, we have the COD, BOD, DOT, SS, all this parameter complaint to the pollution board as well, because we have many sites live with the pollution board also, state pollution board and center pollution board. It is already there, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, Praveen. What a wonderful answer to the question, Vinod Kumar. It's a very, very important question that has been raised. Yes. Rajiv, what about the backup if system fails?
Yeah, we have the two backups. As I said, that for data we have the local memory storage, that is one. Second, we have the power backup. As I said, that 48 hours our system will run on own power. So that is, yes, backup is there.
What is the latency of fire alarm from sensor to pop up by mobile app? So
Max
this is
7 seconds.
something 7 seconds.
Max 7 seconds. 7 seconds.
Max 7 seconds. Jay Kumar, while BMS provides most of the familiar features of the facilities for fire and life, how does it differ from traditional conventional IBMS to our IoT solution? Praveen.
Yeah. So the limitation, there are the two limitation of BMS. BMS is having its own importance there for the managing your critical equipment controlling and all. So that is one. The BMS, the present limitation is that most of BMS is within premises. You cannot take it on mobile phone and all. So that is a one. Second, the cost effectiveness. So whichever the BMS cost you presently at $100. So our solution, it is a very generic and start at $40. So that is a basic difference. So it is a more generic, the most cost effective. So that is the what people are looking, because many giant these BMFs existing people, so they are coming to us and they are asking, boss, give us a substitute. And we want a very the advanced technology, because we don't have time to go and address any queries in the BMS room. We want everything on a mobile phone. So that is, and they want at a minimum price and very best price. So that is how it makes a difference with the BMS and the IoT industry 4.0.
To
And
add to
IoT
Praveen,
have,
to add to Praveen, almost it's 40% less than traditional BMS.
I say
Second thing,
60%, not 40%, 60%.
60%, yeah,
Yes.
60%. Second is they work on closed protocol, which means today they may be offering you as a competitive pricing, but next year, after a year, whatever the price they may say to maintain, you have no way you can get out, but they have to sign the AMC at whatever price they give, because it's a closed protocol. You can't change any of the devices with another IBMS devices. It has to be. Whereas in IoT solution, what Denzel and presenting, you can have your own sensors, or you can bring in sensor, or you can. The beauty of this whole IoT, you can scale up. You start with minimum. Just monitor only the pump room. Later you go to fire alarm. You can move on to, so you can scale up as when you feel it is necessary. You want to see the performance, whether these guys are good in it, are they giving good services? You keep scaling. But in IBMS, no. You need to buy the whole body and the brain at the beginning, then you keep on adding sensors. So it's a huge difference between traditional IBMS and IoT solution. So I go to Mohammed Atiq. Can we do API level integration from existing BMS system? Put the analytics. Praveen?
Yes, possible. 100% doable.
So Mohammed, it is possible. Okay. And Dinesh Naik, what is the tentative costing? Again, costing. We'll talk to you on the costing. I told you already, it is a very effective. I don't think anybody in the country can match the pricing that they are offering. So Umesh Gupta, what is the takes and input of from drone camera for analyzing trans lines?
Yeah, see, it is different. It is nothing to do with this IoT platform. So we have the special division. Dominic sir, Denzel sir knows that. So we have the drone cameras. It will capture. We have the program automatically. This will find out the anomalies, hot conductor, loose conductor, and all. And this all create a report and it will give to you. So this is a special service we call the drone thermography and analysis service, which is a definitely different. Nothing to relate with this IoT. We have that. If you have any query, you can ask to the Smarter Spider team. They will back to you for any queries and commercials.
Yeah, Mohammed, I think again is asking, I want to monitor fire line pressure. Currently, don't have any pressure transducer. Can we install independent sensor, put up the data? That is
Yes.
possible. However, let me hear
Yes,
from
it's possible
Ravi.
in one go. Yes, it is just a 15-minute job.
Another good thing, my friends, this whole installation or the solution in your facility can be done within 2 days of time. Unlike traditionally project, it takes months, but it's all cloud sensor and gateway. You can finish the whole project in 2 days, max 3-4 days. But that's the Fadi said. In 15 minutes you can put the pressure gauge and get the monitor, get the information to your cloud. So KK Singh is asking, are you mentioning reliability index is 99.9% for whole system or sum of component? It will be mentioned in written and specification. Can you write and tell us? Or are you doing only verbally?
No, sir. We have the third-party audits done for there, and we are supplying this system for 5 countries, not in India. So yes, third-party audits are there. They have tested, and it is proven. We will give the documentation. KK Singh, sir.
Yeah. So KK sir is asking, can you give it in writing? 99.9% whole system will work.
Yes, yes. It is tested, and we have the third-party certification for that as well.
Thank you. Rishikesh Biswas ji, sir, where it can we monitor priming and other system failure? So it is fire system. Can you answer that?
Yes, yes. We have for the priming, we have the delta P sensor and water detection sensor. Whether you have the sufficient water, you have the positive NPSH or negative NPSH. Yes, because most of locations they don't always have the positive NPSH. They have the below the tank and their prime, the pump impeller is above the tank. So that time definitely we have to check the priming. We have the delta P sensor and water detection sensor as well. Yes, definitely we can check the priming as well.
Harbans, can this take AMECO, AME-MCO 685 protocol?
No, definitely we need to put a converter in between these two protocols. It is possible from CAN bus
It
to
is
hard.
possible through the converter.
Possible, yes. Converter, yes.
Okay, Mohammed, Prestige. Mohammed is from Prestige, Bangalore. Denzil, kindly be in touch with it. Mohammed will come back to you. We all based out of, I'm based out of Bangalore. Denzil in Chennai. Praveen is Mumbai. So anywhere, any project, we are here to help you, support you. So Mohammed need to be contacted. Anand, this IoT can be used at home automation. Of course, yes. Why not? If you really want to monitor your water, air conditioning, energy consumption of your home, it is possible. IoT has no limit, what do you call, limitation that only commercial business. It can be applied anywhere. So, Mohammed, this is for Pune project. Yes, of course, Praveen got a wonderful team in
We
Pune.
have the Hinjawadi office dedicate. We
Yeah.
will.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. It's almost 1 hour 40 minutes. We thought we'll do it, and still, you know, we have 100 plus people still watching and wanting to know more. It shows the interest level. And we also initially we had a lot of glitches in people are asking for passcode. Next time we'll be more careful in allowing you directly with one click. And very soon we'll come out with more. We take up HVAC can be taken, HVAC and water can be taken as one subject for one of the webinar. We'll come back to you. Fantastic brains we have, Praveen and Denzil. You see the Denzil full, full white in his hair, not even one black. So which means he's a great scientist. And Praveen with young and technocrats, he wants to achieve what Bill Gates did not achieve. So that is his dream. And I wish him all the very best. And India is the hub for startup. And Praveen is doing fantastic. We are so happy that we are associating together and want to make building sustainable, resilient, and safe. That's why we are here. Looking forward to see you, and we are there. The Denzil number, and I'm there. You can get in touch with me. We are here for you. All your problem is resolved from today, and we'll provide you the solution. Thank you. Have a wonderful weekend. Have a wonderful day. Thank you so much. Over
Thank
to
you. Thank
Denzil.
you.
Thank you all for a very good informative session on the question and answers. Praveen has given all technical answers, and it was very nice to know about the comments which I see. Everybody are being amazed about the solution of IoT and AI, what it is doing, and we would definitely bring both the fire and the utility services on one single platform, and we will be of use to you. So please keep in touch with me for any clarification, any codes, any inquiries you may have, and I will get it done. Thank you so much for your participation.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you all, and thank you for being patient with us.
Thank you.